to share my thoughts about Iris FINALIST. I'll remove it from my list. I know my opinions will not be fine. Winter, please don't kill me, these are just my thoughts. Winter, please don't kill me, this is how this works. Winter, please don't kill me, this is how this works. Winter, put down the knife, these are just my thoughts. Winter, put down the knife, these are just my thoughts. Winter, please don't kill me, these are just my thoughts. Okay, we're gonna try to do this as fast as possible. This will be in a total different format. This will not be a reaction, obviously, and I'll not be showing my face because I don't have time to prepare my camera and the background and so this will be I'll just record my voice. I'll use my 2D PNGs and that's it. I have everything written down here in my notes about all the songs. So let's begin. Stand in the line. Yeah, so the first thing is that the vocals, in my opinion, they should have less volume and more reverb, in my opinion. I think that they were missing a little bit more of low vocal layers. I mean, more like in a part of hither and yonder, be ready for one. That part, I think they were missing a little bit more of vocal layers there. And the screaming at the end, dude. I don't know what you were thinking while doing that, but in my opinion, it was not okay. Not okay. The voice was fantastic, actually. Look, when I was taking my notes, I tried to concentrate, especially just in the distractors, because Winter, you know how I work. I mean, when I analyze something, I try to concentrate in the detractors because my point here is to make you see what you did wrong for you to improve. Because, dude, I know that you are able to do this and more. But sometimes, of course, I have to talk about the good things, and the good things is that, what the fuck, man, you did a really amazing job here. This is really good. The work that you did here with your vocals, with your voice, was really good. And of course, the high notes here, I don't know what the fuck you did there, but those are amazing. Then SOS. I don't know if it was because I mean, all this, I listened to all these songs in Bandcamp to avoid, YouTube's compression and all of that shit. So I don't know if it is because I start to do that with Draw the Line and SOS, I listened to it, in YouTube. But at least I think that the beginning was too compressed. Super, super, super compressed. I don't know. Oh yeah, I have it here in my notes. It is better in Bandcamp. Yeah. Now, I think that there were some details in this song that were missing. For example, the power in the first breakdown. In my opinion, that one was too soft. And I know you can do it better. I mean, man, what the fuck? Time to Myself and what is the name of that song? Physically Ill, and also Havoc Be Thy Game. Dude, I know you can do it better, and I don't know why in this case you decided to do it. So yeah. Then, man, that glitchy effect that you did before the breakdown of the bridge, uh, I think that my silence said enough already, didn't it? I think so. I like the chorus. The stereo effect in the post chorus also is really good. Draw the line. The vocal layers were a little bit messed up, and you're probably gonna say, "No man, they're not messed up. They're perfectly in sync," and blah blah blah. Yeah, I know, Winter, I know. But it sounds like if everything was messed up. Remember what you said about We Go Under remake? Well, this is exactly what I feel with this one, with this cover of yours. I'm sorry, but that's what I listen. Then your screamings are really good, and how you were able to merge both screamings. You know, the from the reignite version, if I'm not wrong, and then the resurrection. Because in for those who are now that don't remember this, in the reignite version, the draw the line was like and then it was like oh, and then and the music started, and then in the resurrection version it was like the normal scream of the standard screaming of every DA game song. So yeah, in this case, Winter, well, they decided to do this, and it's a really good detail actually. Something that I think that it could be a really good idea is what Sammy did for his for their cover. That they decided to add some more reference to the reignite version, like the glitchy effect on before the second verse. No, before the second chorus. Sorry, the part of the pantoma. That effect was really good. So yeah, I really think that could have been a really good idea. Then, as the lights go out, and probably this will cause me some troubles with Winter, but I'm gonna say it. The backing vocals are a little bit not not in sync. Yeah, totally. Then, for some reason, I don't know what kind of decisions Winter take when it comes to soft songs, piano ballads or that kind of shit. But unlike Give Us a Try, and yeah, dude, I know that you fucked up with the backing vocals being in the wrong key. I understand that. But even with that, Give Us a Try was a really good soft song. And until now, I want to say that I Can Never Change is your number one soft song, and until now I haven't listened to a cover of yours or original song or whatever that is better than I Can Never Change. And as the lights go out, sadly, continue with this is going for the same path here. I mean, it's not better than I Can Never Change. It's way worse, sorry, but it is not good, dude. The kind of emotion or feeling or acting that you try to add in the second verse, not good. And here I have to say that I don't know, even Will tried to do the same thing, and I don't like it. And actually, I want to say something not about you, Winter, but about Will. And I don't know what the fuck Will was thinking when he decided to change the natural sad vocals with fake sad vocals. I mean, if you compare As the Lights Go Out of 2016 and this 2023 As the Lights Go Out, it's really different when it comes to the emotion, because in the old one, Will was singing with his normal natural original voice, like the I have descended before you even knew, and it was his real voice. But then in this new version, every time that he tries to sing a soft, sad, melancholic or emotional song, he is faking his voice, doing something like As the Light Go Out itself, like fear not, I have descended before you even knew. And I don't know why he decided to do that. since, I don't know since when. But yeah, that is a fucking piece of shit that Will decided to do, and sadly Winter decided to take this same decision. In my opinion, I don't know, this song is not a good one. What I can say here is that at least Winter is not using that motherfucking piece of shit vocal filter that the Will is using in every fucking motherfucking piece of shit song since 2024, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, thank you, Winter, for not using that fucking voice filter. I think the name is Bit Crusher or something like that. I don't know if that is the name, but Will is using it in every motherfucking song. And I understand that he can use that shit for metal, because that is giving more grit to his voice and is making the growling, is making it feel like more monstrous, more demonic, more visceral, and I understand that. But why the fuck is he using that in songs that his voice is supposed to be clean? Man. So yeah, at least I can thank Winter that they are not doing that. Now, Kings and Queens, I don't like these details that they decided to add at the very beginning. I don't know, I don't like it. The filter, the megaphone overdrive distortion filter in the first half of verse 1 and verse 2 is too exaggerated. It's really exaggerated. Then the chorus is fantastic. I actually enjoy the 3 choruses. The bridge is fantastic, probably the best part of the cover. And the long note, the stronger than the night, is better than Will's version. And I'm not just talking about Resurrection version, even in the original. And if you know me, Kings and Queens was for so long my favorite Iris song. Then the Resurrection version happened to be a thing, and now the song is just another generic song with no soul, in my opinion. Then Castle That Never Dies became my favorite song, but I have to admit that it was a really terrible waste of potential. I mean, I know this is not the video to talk about this, so I'm gonna be quick. I was waiting a really long song in Castle That Never Dies. I was waiting at least a 6-minute song with clean vocals, participation of, the voice of Tyrant. I was expecting that with, this Bind the Bible section, I was expecting it to be the bridge. I was expecting a full 6 minutes melancholic, emotional song with Tyrant as a feature. Maybe not a singer, but maybe have some dialogues, and also the speech from the story of Begala. I was expecting that to be like the intro of the song, but yeah, nothing is perfect in this life, and waste a really good opportunity to make Castle That Never Dies the best song of the album. And yeah, even with that, it's still my favorite. So yeah, and now that I think about it, we're talking about Castle That Never Dies, and we're not there yet. Yeah, stupid me, sorry. Why do we hold? I talk about this with Winter in DMs, and I don't feel that this song is right. I mean, there are a lot of things in this song that are terrible. Screamings being one of them. As I said before, Winter was able to do really good screams in, for example, when we talk about low screams or growling in Physically Ill, or what is the name of this song? Time to Myself. And there were a lot of songs when they were able to do really good high screams, but definitely Why Do We Hold was not one of them. I feel really bad saying this because I really appreciate Winter and his giant efforts for doing something good, but I don't know. If they have to improve in something, is definitely in Why Do We Hold. Also, I have never, and please listen to this, I have never, never liked these things that they always do in most of the covers. I mean, I understand that it is a technique, and maybe I don't know, but I think that a lot of singers, especially rock or metal singers, use it. But I think that that Winter, they are like abusing of that singing technique, and especially since they are not a really big fan of post production. I think that they don't mix it, in the appropriate way. For example, Will used that technique for Black in the scratch the brain, no life remain, and it sounded good because it was pretty well mixed. And for a second, I thought that it was a voice filter. So, in my opinion, that is the impression that this technique must cause in the audience, that you think that it is a voice filter. But if you directly, without mixing it, do in every part of the song, it sounds bad in my opinion. I don't know. Also, another thing that I will say about Why Do We Hold, but this is more like fan service more than advices to do it better. As you know, the Resurrection version has this like low scream. What is the name of this? B response? In the Craze Construction, show my contortion. In my opinion, that would have been better with a really high fry screen with distortion and a lot of reverb to make it feel like it's away in the distance. Like Craze Construction, show my contortion, something like that. In my opinion, that would have been way better. And believe me that I would love to do that even with the originals, but I cannot do magic, and this is what we have, sadly. And I was hoping that maybe Winter will, I don't know, read my mind and consider it as an idea, but the trilogy is here already, and I never talk about this with them, sadly. Another thing that would have been really good that I would love a lot, sadly it didn't happen, is if Winter thought about doing what Sammy did with his Why Do We Hold cover in the bridge, that they did like this really heavy long note. Maybe I'll show an example here in case that someone don't know what I'm talking about, but in Sammy's cover, he, after the part of to hold you in my arms, he did like a a really long note. And I love that shit. So I thought that maybe Winter was going to do that, but I know it's complicated. I mean, Sammy's lungs are probably a massive destruction weapon because those lungs contain an amount of air that is not natural. So yeah. Then good thing, harmonies are fantastic in this song, but this is not new. Winter's harmonies have been really good since when? Like a year and a half already? Really, really good harmonies. I love Winter's harmonies, and probably more than Sammy's or Will's harmonies. Then the last thing is that, yeah, in the beginning, it is interesting. I don't want to say that it's bad. It's just interesting. Yeah. Lost Now Found. Winter, I don't know if you remember this, but when we had this little VC, you asked me which song from the Finalist edition I would like to listen to before the album was released, and it was Lost Now Found. It is good, it's not bad, but I don't know, it's just normal. Nothing bad to say about it, I like it. Too Dangerous. Great general execution, really good. What was bad here was the instrumental, because, man, what a fucking downgrade. Especially if we compare it with the original one, with the 2018 instrumental. I mean, I don't know. There are not that much like bad things that I need that I can say. I mean, if I talk about the original song, of course, I can be here talking and talking the entire day because the original Too Dangerous Resurrection is a piece of shit, a complete downgrade if we compare it with the original one, especially the guitar leads being replaced with a synth just because Will is too fucking lazy to do the leads again and the harmonies, and maybe not lazy but pathetic. He was not able to replicate what he did in the past when he actually was doing music with heart and with love and not just for, you know, finish fucking obligations and please his fandom that are just I don't want to. I will not continue because if I continue talking about his fandom, I will be doxxed again, and I don't want that. So yeah, Too Dangerous. What else? What else? The ending of the song was terrible, man. I mean, I understand what you try to do there, but if the song is having a volume fade out, you just have to stick to it, and that's it. Um, and also at the very end, the song is, I don't know. I notice it, but I know that maybe other people will not notice it. But the song after the volume fade out, it ends abruptly. I don't know if you notice it, but it happened. And also, one thing that I'm really sad that you didn't thought about it is, do both screamings in the bridge. I mean the growling and the high scream. Unlike Will's version that he fully removed the high scream. I don't know if he was trying to make it sound like more demonic or more intense, more visceral, but he was not able to do it, especially because he decided to, use these fake deep screamings instead of using his death metal screamings, like in Garden of Banban or like in Close to Home, where actually they sound like a fucking demon. But instead of that, he decided to, use these screamings like if he's in the bathroom taking a shit. It's like, I don't know the lyrics of right now. Sorry. You feed off my matrimony. I mean, Will, what the fuck, fucking shit. And yeah, Winter, I know that you were just sticking to the original, but in this case, you missed the opportunity of doing it better. Then Castle That Burns. The first part of the second verse should be just visceral yelling, not screaming. Then the part of Come With No Mercy. In the original, it sounds like someone out of the screen that is actually narrating the story, because it sounds serious, it sounds emotionless, it sounds neutral. But actually what you decided to do, man, it sounds like, these TV commercials, like like I don't know, if you call in the next 5 minutes, we will give you a second version for free. That's what it sounds like. So sorry, but no. The harmonies and the final chorus were amazing. I don't know how much do I need to talk about your harmonies, dude, but they are amazing, and I think that, at least for now, there's no one who can do better harmonies than you. The part of fucking die, no, sorry, but no. And the narration at the end, it should sound more serious. So sorry for that, but in my opinion, the emotionless Will versions are better. Sorry. And another missed opportunity is, or well, I don't remember actually if you did it or no, but something that I'm really sad that Will didn't do for his version is that, as you know, there is some text at the beginning and at the end of the song. The text at the end of the song has a narration, but the one at the beginning doesn't. So I was expecting for Winter to, add narration to the text in the beginning. But Castle that never dies. We will be here for a time. And this will probably be the part of the video when Winter will get angry at me, but I will be honest. Or, well, maybe there is a chance that they don't get angry at me and they will just ignore my opinion because, I don't know, they have their own vision of this and I have my vision of this. And let's begin with the colony that live will not be defied. Everything is out of sync. And yeah, I was there in the stream when Winter was recording this. And his excuse was, dude, these are people that were fucked up by 3 gods and everything was destroyed and taken away from them. They are not supposed to be in sync. Man, if we follow your logic, musical movies, or whatever, in that case, following your logic, they should be out of sync too. But they are not, right? When you're watching a musical movie, I don't know, let's say for example, what can I say? If you're for example watching a show, let's say MLP, because I'm a brony and I will use MLP as a reference. They have a lot of songs. And I have never listening an MLP song where they are out of sync just because, no dude, but if you are realistic, one pony was singing in the middle of the town and then the rest of the people joined the song without knowing the lyrics, so it's normal that they are out of sync. Does that sound logic to you? Not just to you, Winter, but to the entire, to everyone that is watching this video. Does that really sound logic? No, right? So the same applies here. Every motherfucking voice layer is supposed to be in sync, and that's it. And you are not supposed to change the lyrics just to make it feel that they are more off sync. I mean, because some layers are like, we, the colony that live, will not be defied, and then there are other ones that are doing something like, we are the colony that lives and will not be defied. Dude, you don't need to do that. Sorry, but you don't need to do that. It sounds terrible. Believe me, there are some songs, some covers of yours that I frequently listen to because I like them. But if you ask me, I will never listen to this particular cover again. I hate it. I really, really hate it. Sorry. Then, your fan service with buying the Bible in the breakdown, it's okay, I don't hate it. In my opinion, that is something that you can do since it's your cover and it's fine. But I don't know. So yeah, the main problem here is the beginning, and of course the end, because the end is the same shit as the beginning. Now, there is a problem with the original song that I've never liked, and it's how all the instrumentals are fading out except for the drums? Bongos? I don't know what the fuck they are. I don't like that. In my opinion, it wouldn't end better just with, you know, the beginning in loop with effector and what is the name of this? Automation clip, I think is the name of it. Yeah, in my opinion, that wouldn't be better. But everyone has a different opinion, and everyone is right in their own way. So, haha, you're just making us stronger. And dude, I understand that you like this song, and I understand that you have a really deep backstory with the key change of this song. But all that thing that you did at the beginning was really necessary. I mean, dude, it more like feeling excited for singing this song. You feel like you're laughing at the song. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but it feels more like, you know, for example, when you're doing bullying to someone and you're like, you're gonna cry, ha 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 ha. Well, that's what I feel when you did that haha at the beginning of the song. I don't know, it sounds not okay for me. And yeah. Now, Heart of an Artist. What can I say about Heart of an Artist? Oh yeah, I know what to say. The stereo effect is not good. The stereo effect, you know, the artist, heart of an artist, is not good. Sorry, but it's not good. The rest of the song is fantastic. Again, harmonies fantastic, soft part fantastic, final chorus fantastic, key change fantastic, stereo effect terrible. Oh, and by the way, there is something that I forgot to say. I will not be talking about the key changes because, dude, no. So yeah, we will just ignore that. And we will talk about other things. Ascending. In this case, the harmonies are not the best, which actually surprised me because I don't know how many times I have said already that your harmonies are my favorite, but in this case, they were not the best. The narration was too low, was too deep. I mean, I think that you exaggerated a lot with the pitch there, lowering the pitch, and I don't know why this happened, but for some reason I can hear to Will's voice at the end of the song. I don't know why, but it happened. One more. The first stereo effect in the first chorus is too exaggerated, but I think that's the only bad thing. The singing is fantastic. Your singing especially is really good, and I think that's it. And now I will say something that might be a bit controversial, but I will just right now I will just share some feelings, and I will open my heart, and I will just say that I feel bad, I feel sad that I was not considered to be part of this. I know that my singing is terrible, but I don't know, I feel I mean I'm not trying to make Winter feel guilty or something. That's not my intention, but I'm just being honest with them, and I feel really bad, a little bit sad, a bit pushed to the side that you know, that I was not considered to be part of this, because I don't know. I understand that this is not the original song. This is a cover that only has the purpose to be at least as good as the original, even though there are no 40 people there. If I'm not wrong, there were just like 6 or 8, and I understand that. But the original intention of this song was to give every friend that the creator has met a chance to be part of a project. And that's why Will decided to have 40 people for the song, because those are all the friends that he was able to meet during his journey. And I feel that in case of Winter, I was one of those friends that they make during this journey. And I don't know, I think that during at the end of Goliath's Throne Finalist, when they released the track list, and I was talking about one more, I'm pretty sure that I said, Winter, can I be part of it? And yeah, at the end it didn't happen. I am not, again, I'll repeat myself. I am not trying to make Winter feel guilty for this, but I don't know. I feel weird in my heart because I was really wishing to be part of it, especially for what the song means. Maybe not in terms of lyrics, but, and well, maybe in terms of lyrics too, but in terms of, you know, the intention behind the song. And in case of Will, it was to gather all his friends and sing together in sign of friendship, in the name of unity, in the name of a lot of souls gathered together to transmit one same message. And for, I don't know, maybe this is just me crying for nothing, but it made me feel pushed to a side, actually. And yeah, that is what I have to say about One More, and we can continue. I just hope this video will last less than an hour. Done. Good harmonies, a really good detail in the build-up of this, you know, like say, hop, say, hop. These things that you added there, really good. I imagine that you got this inspiration from the Amazon Prime parody This is a really good idea, and just with this, your version is better than the original. Harmonies again, really good. Screaming's really good. Rock Bottom, not that much that I can say. It's just a good cover of a good song, and that's it. Dimitrix. Everything you added at the very beginning is not bad, but it's not good. It's just interesting. Again, harmony is good. The pre-verse, I mean the pre-verse or the bridge before the second verse or however you want to call that, it has too much reverb. Then Find My Way. A lot of reverb in the growlings, in the low screamings. Besides that, everything was fine. Plague. Good harmonies. In some part of the verses, the volume is too low. And the harmonies... pay attention to this. The harmonies at the end of the second verse are terrible. Sorry. Biobond. I am not able to listen to your vocals in the pre-chorus. Sorry, dude, but I think you fucked up the little bit the mixing there with the volume and stuff. The robotic effect is so what the fuck. It's terrible. Sorry. And again, the problem with the dude, stop. It's time to stop. Please. The corncore soft part of the bridge is I cannot even tell if it's good or bad because I cannot listen to it. I mean, the volume again is too low. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Sorry, but it's terrible. Actually, if you ask me, I prefer Sammy's version. Then Vengeance. Vengeance is another song that I talked about it with you already in DMs. The part of the song of read me a poem of life in your head, the volume is very, very, very low. Then the idea of taking the song one or two semitones down just to make the key change more noticeable, I don't like it. Sorry, it is a terrible idea. The screamings feel like they're so forced. They don't feel natural. The chords are okay, and the final part, the feeling alive, terrible. I'm sorry. Probably one of the worst covers you've ever done. I am so sorry. Biotide. Here I will say a little fun fact. From my point of view, Biotide is the first, or should be the first song in Dawn of the Dimitrix tracklist. Why? Because a lot of people add Biobond between Into the Beyond, I want to say, and Mothel Hive, or probably between Plague and Biobond, because in the transmissions, in the Valentine Renegade transmissions, there is a dialogue from Abram saying, "Summon the Biotide now!" And a lot of people think that there is when the song Biotide actually happens. But in my opinion, Biotide is the first song in the album because it represents, Biotide is like the musical version of Gabriel's Final Will, because as you know, We Will Reform is the musical version of the Deadlock transmission. The transmission 1 is the audio drama version of Dawn, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, in my opinion, Biotide is the musical version of Gabriel's Final Will. Especially if you ask me, in terms of lore, Biotide represents the exact moment when Abram ascends to power. Because once he claims the throne, he reprogrammed the Biotide to be bad and kill people. So that is like the first time we actually see the Biotide army being evil. So for me, Biotide should be the first song. But yeah, going back to my thoughts about Iris Finalist, the song is good. Nothing to say about it. It's just good. It's really good. And now, Plague Deadlock. Dude, the only thing that I will say here is, what was the fucking point of this? It's exactly the same song, but a few semitones down. What is the point of this? Really, there are some things that I don't understand. I mean, I was expecting, like what you did with Omen Child alternative version. I was expecting something like that, like a Plague alternative version or something like that, but it's just exactly the same shit, but in a lower key. So, I don't know. I cannot rate this song. It's just exactly the same thing. Into the Beyond, the scream before the bridge sounds weird. The way you do dialogues or dialogue sections, they have never been good for me. But at the end, I can say I like the ending of the song. It sounds adorable. It sounds really good, really nice, really cute. We Will Reform just exists. It's a good song. It's normal. Moto Hive. Zero emotion in the soft part of the song. I'm sorry. And actually, the next song is I'm Sorry. I have to admit, this song is better than As the Lights Go Out. Way better. As far as I remember, some harmonies were missing in the first verse. The grid you add in the first verse actually was not necessary, and actually is annoying for me. Now, I will talk serious here, dude. If you were going to sing the section of the song that originally belongs to a female singer, don't try to copy her. If a male singer is going to sing a part of the song that it originally belongs to a female singer, the last thing you should do is try to copy her style. You should do it in your own male style. I don't know. For example, there are a lot of songs that are originally sung by a female singer, and I have listened covers from male artists, and what they do is sing it in a really low voice. Instead of doing "There's a road and not in front of you, but it's just begun," something like that, we're trying to copy what a female singer would do. I don't know, maybe you should do something like "There's a road is far and not in front of you, but has just begun. As always, just to shatter was just a deja vu." Something like that. Or maybe try to use a middle tone with a really low backing vocal. Something like that, I don't know. But try to copy a female singer will never end good. I mean, unless you're a Sammy, because what the fuck, that man sounds more like, sometimes it sounds more like a girl than actual girls. Not to offend, of course. But yeah. Okay, yeah, that was everything for I'm Sorry. The next song is Peace Be Thy Name, and holy fuck, I have a lot of things here. You should for the beginning of the song was missing a lot of reverb. I mean, you should have added more reverb there. The harmonies were good, of course, but I think that they were a bit unnecessary. If I'm not wrong, you did something like ho 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 ho, something like that. Unnecessary in my opinion. Really good, but unnecessary. Then, this is something that I talked about already when I reacted to Goliath's Throne finalist, and it's the way you do your screamings. I mean, instead of just doing the screaming and that's it, like yeah, and that's it. The fact that you decide to add this like impulse at the very beginning, like yeah, sometimes it's okay and sometimes it is not. I told you about this with Corporate Pain, and I want to say Surveillance, and you're doing it here too in Peace Be Thy Name, and dude, it sounds bad. Sorry. Then I love the soft part, and all the Bind the Bible section is okay. The scream you add at the end of the Bind the Bible section is okay, but I don't know. I think it was a really good idea, but the execution was a little bit mid. Sorry. And the dialogue at the end. And what do we have next? Havoc. Look, I have a specific and very special thought about Havoc Be Thy Game, especially, well, talking about your cover. You wanna know what I think about this cover? Hibernation. So, now that we're talking about Goliath's Throne, I will try to be quick since I talk about this already. Hibernation. Soft parts are terrible. The way how you do this deep voice part, the in a matter of seconds I had to command this my own way. It's terrible because you're not doing it the same way Will did it, and I know that this is your version and this is your style, and I know that, but it sounds terrible. Sorry. Then the part of I won, just like I said in my original reaction, the way you did it is making it sound less good. I don't know. I mean, if you wanna have a good explanation for this, go ahead and go back to the reaction. I don't know how to explain myself. Sorry, I've been talking for almost an hour already, and I'm tired. Obsession. The dialogue in the beginning was super unnecessary. I mean, it is okay for the YouTube version, but man, no for the Bandcamp version. I mean, what the fuck is that shit of, oh yeah, we're doing this one? Man, please be serious. And then the original lyrics, really good. Whenever I do my Spanish cover, I would like to have those lyrics because they are amazing. I'm the animal. Most of the grid techniques that you use in GT, I don't like them, sorry. That kind of fake scream that you try to make it feel like, grid vocals, no, nah. Then, in the fast part, the two fast parts of the songs, man, let me tell you something. The letter O exists. You don't have to ignore it. I mean, nation, complication, to your solidification that your blood. I mean, dude, please learn to vocalize. Learn to vocalize. Please. Look, repeat after me. Correlation. Observation. Do you get it? Okay. Next song, Corporate Pain. What I said before, that thing that you do with the scream, the hurrah, it is not necessary, sorry. Cold Man, in the part of try not to demand me to cry. Well, I know we talked about this already in my original reaction, but dude, no. And I know that you showed me how Will was also doing it in his version, but dude, when I say that you should do it like Will, I was using as a reference the way he recorded it in the stream, because in the stream he was not doing, and actually this is something that he talked about. He was not singing like try not to demand me to cry. He was actually screaming like try not to demand me. Why? And he actually talked about this in that stream, that everybody can sing like try not to demand me to cry and this world is there on time. You can actually go back to his YouTube stream and look for that part when he actually talked about that. Try not to demand me to cry. In this life it's do or die. It's all black and white. Stop sugarcoating your fucking excuse to this cold man.
Because it's easy to go, try not to demand me to die. It's fucking easy to do that. I'm talking, try not to demand me to die. Like, actually fucking go out there, you know?
So yeah, I don't give a fuck if in the final product it sounds like he is just doing high notes and that's it. I mean, in the mixing, without all the filters and the mixing shit, he is actually screaming there. So yeah, I don't like the way you did it, sorry. The effect you added in the second verse, man, I don't know what you decided to do there, but it sounds bad. And then, am I wrong? Or did you said try not to demand bleed it dry in the final chorus? Yeah, it was in the final chorus, right? Or in all the choruses, I don't remember. But you said try not to demand bleed it dry, which actually is a wrong lyric that the Will community came with when they were trying to figure it out what the song was actually saying. But the real lyrics are trying not to demand me to cry, no demand bleed it dry. But yeah, Okay, the extra lyrics you added at the final chorus are weird. They are not bad. They are just weird. And the dialogue at the end. Well, surprise! This I want to say that this will probably be the first and last time that I will say this, but this dialogue actually was really good. Was good. Was really good. Omen Child Alter. The only thing I can say is. Oh, and by the way, where did you found this instrumental? Was it also made by Shiv or who made this instrumental? I don't know. It sounds good. A bit weird in the mixing, but good at the end. Trojan. Surveillance. You needed to add more reverb in the bridge because the whole point of those lyrics is to make you feel that those are screamings from the distance. So yeah, a lot of reverb was missing there. The final chorus is the vocals, the main vocals are okay, but those falsettos, oof, man. At least I can say that you use the old instrumental, which is way better than the new one. What the fuck you were thinking, Will? I hate you. Guardians. Man, the only thing that I can say is even though you didn't decided to add like new lyrics, you made me cry with that cover, and it's probably one of the best covers you've ever done. Is I want to say 0.01 points below I Can Never Change. 0.01. Look, it's really good, really good. Bloody Either, the same problem as Vengeance, changing the key. Okay. And also the grid, it feels so forced. Sorry, not my favorite. Better Off. This one really needed a remaster, especially for verse 1 and verse 2. The bridge is fantastic, and I love how you changed the ending. I mean, even though the ending is different than the original, I love what you did there. Resurgence. Well, since this is original, I have nothing to compare it with, so I will say good guitar, good lyrics, and it's simply fantastic. What I can say is that in terms of structure, it doesn't really match with how Will do his songs. It's not the structure that Will is used to. But in terms of lore, it's really good for GT. Actually, it's a really good song. But what I have to say is that it feels really weird for me that the chorus is the soft part. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. It just feels weird for me. Override and Conquer. I don't like the fact that you didn't add, the extension of the chorus in the final chorus, because as we all know, the final chorus was shortened. There is no a logical reason for do that. Will being stupid as always. There was no reason to shorten the chorus. The part of take your number one in this lumber, override and conquer. Your fun when you're in your pride. Don't hold on anymore. It was not necessary to remove that shit. Will just did it because it's stupid, and that's it. It was not so complicated to add this part, Winter. You could have perfectly done that. But okay, it's not bad. It's just like missed opportunity. Omen Child. The robotic filter is too exaggerated and too weird in comparison with what Will did. Testify. Another missed opportunity. And in this case, I will not explain. I will just show you what I did with my version, and you will see what I'm talking about. Now, Bind the Bible. I don't know why you decided to add Bind the Bible here, but you know what? There's nothing I can say with this song. I mean, man, this is your song, and no one can take it away from you. If you're happy with the result, I'm happy too. This is just your song, and as long as it makes you happy, my heart is happy. Goliath's Throne. Just as good as Havoc. I mean, here the dialogues are fantastic. Going Away is perfect. Nothing else that I can say. And we finish with Birth from Exile. The dialogue in the beginning is good. The screaming at the end of the second verse, it breaks a little bit, but it's good, really good. Believe me, I don't wanna sound like a bad friend, but I was expecting this cover to be a disaster, and at the end it turned out really well. So, congratulations, man! You were able to do something that no one else would have ever even thought. And I'm proud of you. You're a hero, man. You're a fucking hero for all of us. And I will continue listening to some of the songs, and I just hope Lone Wolf Trilogy Reclamation will be just as good as this trilogy or better. And yeah, I know that there were some songs that I didn't talk about, like As the Lights Go Out rock version. I'll say it right now, terrible. And Bind the Bible Reprise. Basically, it's a medley, and there's not that much that I can say. It was a surprise for me, but for me, the end of this album is Birth from Exile, and man, what a perfect ending for this 5 years journey. I don't remember right now if it was actually 5 years, but I will say 5 years. I'm really happy that you finally finished with this. Congratulations, man. And that was it. Those were my thoughts. Now I have to edit this motherfucking video. I want to die. And that's it, Winter. Thank you for listening to my terrible and controversial opinions. Have a nice rest of your day or your night or when the fuck you're reacting to this. Goodbye, rest of the people who is watching this video. Goodbye.